Yo, what is going on, guys? Hope you're all doing well. So on today's episode, we're going to be kicking it off with this woman right here, guys, who, she needs a husband as soon as possible. So let's just jump right in and see what she has to say.
Okay, I think I discovered one of my many issues. It's that I don't want a boyfriend. I want a husband. I want a father to my soon-to-be children. And I think all the guys I meet, the reason why I'm so like Queen of 51st States and I just never even meet anyone again for a second time is because I rule them out immediately as potentially being my husband in the near future. Because I am not the one who's gonna be a girlfriend for 5 years and then get engaged and then be engaged for 2 years and then get married and then be married for 3 years and then have kids. No. 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 I'm 26. I would like to.
Yeah, and that's the problem. Okay, you've gotten to 26, and she's going to go on in a minute and tell us how she's been out here trying different dudes. But you're 26 years old, and now this is where, things start to come together, and you realize, oh crap, I'm running out of time. I need a husband. You see, you didn't need a husband when you were 21, 22, 23, 24. But as you start to get into those 30s, you start to realize that you're running out of time, and now you're the person who needs a husband, right? Now, meanwhile, have you been traditional? No, of course not. Right? You're expecting dudes to go out here, be traditional, get on one knee, propose to you, essentially scam themselves, because that's what marriage is in 2022 for men. But the entire time, you haven't even been traditional.
Be engaged within my first year of dating you, and then I would like to get married within that year of being engaged. So like this is a 2.5 year process. Like we don't have time to waste.
No. See, you don't have time to waste. Men have all the time in the world. Right? Men can screw around. They can have kids when they're, well above 30. Okay. But you, on the other hand, you need that ring. You need that marriage because you're running out of time. Guys, don't let girls fool you with this crap because they'll come along and say, they'll try and make it out to be like, oh, you two are a sinking boat together. No, she's a sinking boat, guys, and it's a consequence of her own decisions. I don't care if a girl gets to 30 and she starts complaining about her dating situation, guys. The fact of the matter is that the situation is entirely avoidable.
But then ultimately, I'm prolonging the process because I don't really give anybody else a chance. So now, like, I am wasting time because I'm not committing to anybody. So I'm just meeting all different guys and then that's it. But I just feel like I'll know. Like, I just feel like I'll know on the first date. So now, like, I'm not getting any younger, but I feel like I'd rather spend my time being single and, like, testing out all the fish in the sea.
Is that what we're calling it now? Testing out the fish in the sea, right? Like, there are plenty of words that I could use to say what she actually said right there, but we can't really say that on YouTube, okay? But that's what we're calling it now, I guess. Jumping from dude to dude is just testing out fish these days, apparently, guys. And you see, this is the problem, right? Because let's just, in a hypothetical world, okay, a dude comes along and gets married to this woman. This marriage will not last because what happens to girls, gentlemen, is they go out here, they jump from dude to dude, and that gives them the permanent, grass is always greener on the other side syndrome. Right? A lot of you guys who have been out there in marriages, long-term relationships, you'll find out very quickly that you can't do anything to make these girls happy. You really can't. Right? And a lot of it comes down to, listening too much to her and doing what she says and crap like that, so she'll lose respect. But another element of it, guys, is they always feel like they're deserving of the dude from their past that they got that one time. And it can be for like one particular attribute. So like she might go back in her past and think, oh, well, John had better hair, or, Tim had a better job, or this guy had, more connected friends, or this guy took me to nicer places to eat food at and stuff like that, guys. So they always look back in their past and they're never happy with what they actually have. So, and they, and that's as a result of going out there and testing the fish, I guess we're calling it these days.
Then rather spend my time with someone that I'm like, not totally sure about, and then like waste time on that person, then have to start again after that. So I feel like I'd rather just like take a little bit of everything and then be like, okay, this is the one. Like
yeah, guys, just take a bit of everything. And then, if you can't find a dude, well, obviously that's not her fault. Okay. This is the funny thing, guys, is they go out here, they have so much options, that they won't choose, that they absolutely won't choose. You know, I had a good analogy about this the other day, guys. If you guys remember, like back in the day, right, many years ago, when you were flicking through channels on TV, okay, you could find something good to watch, even though there's only like 4 or 5 damn channels, okay. But now that everybody's got Netflix, you know, you've got all of these different media outlets and whatever, there's thousands of shows to choose from and nobody can pick a damn thing. Oh, there's nothing good on. I can't find anything. It's the exact same thing with these girls and dating, guys. They go out here, they have all of these options. You know, the validation just fries their brains and they're never happy with anything anymore.
I feel like I will know. But you know what I mean? Like now I'm just spending so much time being single because I just rule people out so quickly. So I think that's one of the reasons why I am still single and why I have not expedited the process at all of getting married anytime soon.
Yeah, and you know what? You can choose to not expedite that process, but let me tell you something. That big 3-0 is creeping up real damn quick, and a lot of these girls find it to be no man's land when they're going out here trying to find a husband. So good luck to you, madam. But what is going on, guys? It is Taylor the Fiend back again with another response video. And on today's show, guys, we've got, to be honest, quite a few hilarious TikToks to go through here, guys. But before we jump into it, if you're new here, you're liking the videos, make sure that you subscribe on your way in. And as always, guys, if you're interested in supporting the channel, you can actually do that for totally free, guys. Make sure you come and join us over on Locals. We're going to be posting more over there. We're going to be splitting some videos, so there'll be more videos over there going forward. But guys, just in case Susan decides to yeet us off the platform at a moment's notice, guys, make sure you go and sign up over there, and there's support options if you're interested, but the platform is totally free. Without further ado, guys, let's just jump back into some of these TikToks. Don't forget to leave your thoughts and your comments as we continue.
So, just found out that the world doesn't actually revolve around me. Bit f***ing pissed off about it.
I think my biggest problem is that ever since I was like probably 4 years old, I thought when I grew up I would become famous. Like, no particular reason, no particular talent. I just had a feeling that it was my destiny to become famous.
Yeah, and you and about, 10 plus million other girls. Right, the default is I don't have to do anything. People should pay attention to me anyway, and no matter what, I'm just going to be successful, even though I have completely nothing to offer anybody at all. Right, and this is a hard pill for girls to swallow, man. When they start to realize that their looks actually don't count for a lot. Like, when dudes respect themselves, your looks really don't matter. A lot of these girls, they get into a relationship for 20 minutes, and then the guy realizes that they're actual terrible human beings, and he doesn't want anything to have to do with them anymore, and all of a sudden it's shock horror, right?
So I went through high school kind of just like, it's important to learn, but like none of this is really going to matter because I'm going to become famous. When it came time to choose a college, I didn't really care where I went. I majored in something that I definitely don't want to use now, so that's awesome.
Yeah, you got that useless degree. You see, this is what, this woman and thousands and thousands and thousands of other women are going out here doing right now, guys, is they're going out here, they're getting these useless degrees, they're screwing around in their 20s, going from guy to guy, failing to get a relationship, complaining that they're, not married, can't find a man, whatever. And then what they do is they rock around to 30 and they blame it all on men. Right, they'll sucker a dude into a relationship, into a marriage, so now their assets are, his assets essentially become hers, and hey, she hasn't had to do anything her entire life, but at least she gets, these girls have an insurance policy for their entire life. You as a man, you don't have an insurance policy. These girls will go out here, try and sucker some simp after ruining their life throughout their 20s, and blaming it on everybody but themselves. It's crazy, guys.
Because I just knew, like, in the back of my mind, like, I'm gonna become famous. Like, am I delusional? So
yes. You know what? That's such a good thumbnail picture right there, isn't it? Like, the eyes right here. Let's take a look.
Like, in the back of my mind, like, I'm gonna become famous. Like, am I delusional?
Look at that face right there, guys. Isn't that just I think the thumbnail's already made for this video. My editor has already put it together. But what a fantastic face for a thumbnail that would be. Yes, you are delusional. You're 100% delusional. You and many other women who go out here thinking, you know what, I'm special. Right? I could do anything. I'm just so special. People should pay attention to me no matter what. And then they come to realize, guys, that dudes don't give a crap about them. Like, yeah, you might be some fun here and there for 20 minutes, but these girls start to realize that wall's coming, okay? And their life is not so easy anymore. And that's when they start to go to men, guys. Like, I really want to hammer that home. It's not because they love dudes, right? It's not because they're looking for love or a guy who cares about them. or they want to have a long-term. See, they want the insurance policy that comes with a partner. So that's when they go out here, they lie to dudes and say, you know what, I love you, I care about you. No, they don't, man. No, they don't.
So now I'm 24. I have no idea what to do with my life. And quite honestly, the worst part of all of this is like, I don't even want to look for another career or job, because in the back of my mind, like deep down, I still believe that it's gonna happen. Like,
yeah, and I'll add on top of that, a lot of these girls think that it's below them. Right, you see so many people out here, guys, they just, they want to be the next big thing on TikTok or this or that, which, hey, go out there, do your grind, okay? You want to grow a social media. I've got nothing against growing social media, guys. Like, I personally do not like social media, okay? But I do think it has utility to convey messages and stuff like that. So, look, if you want to go out there, you want to grind, get a following on social media, that's one thing, okay? But to think that you're going to do that instead of a job, and you're not going to apply for jobs in the meantime, by the way, right? You're going to go out here, you're going to try and become TikTok famous, but you don't want to put in any effort to anything. You don't want to get a job. And let's call it for what it is, guys. These people think that regular jobs are below them. These people could never operate a truck, okay? A lot of them can't even do, barista jobs and crap like that. So it's really something.
Like in 20 years, when I picture myself doing something like super like crazy, like famous, and like I'm not even doing anything to work towards that.
Yeah, and you know what? This is the call of a lot of people who go out here and say, I'm not working towards anything, but I expect other people to pick up my slack. Right? All these single mothers out here, guys, you know what? They're taking dudes for their money. See, this is the thing, okay? Governments don't want to pay these women who slack their entire lives. So what the government, is perfectly okay with happening is when dudes go out here and get married and dudes get screwed over, and we get all these single mothers out here, guess who has to pay for these individuals? It's you. It's the man at home, guys. It's the dude who's out here working, busting his backside that has to pay for all of this clownery. Okay, all of this delusion. It's men who has to pay for this, okay? These single mothers, the government doesn't want to pay for them. Okay, these girls out here with all this student loan debt, guess who pays that? Taxpayers, okay? It's not the girls who actually pay this crap. They'll go out here, they'll eventually find some simp, some sucker to come along and subsidize their life, even though they've done nothing the entire damn time.
Towards that.
You guys, we are so dumb. I was today years old when I realized when a guy breaks up with you, it doesn't mean he doesn't love you. It just means he doesn't like you. Oh my God, it feels so much better now.
What kind of rationalization is that? Guys, how many times recently on recent videos have we pulled up girls just trying to rationalize that dudes are still thinking or care about them? You can never tell girls like this, man, that a dude's not thinking about them because it hurts their ego too much. They've got to believe that the guy is like still here, still cares about her, and still is thinking about her or likes her or crap like that, because her ego won't let her walk away from the situation saying that, oh, the guy wasn't actually interested in me at all.
I think I'm having a pretty bad day. I think my day is pretty bad. So I'm driving home and I get a flat tire, whatever. I turn into this gas station because I'm desperate. My flashes are on. I'm upset. My tire's gone. And like 5 crackheads separately at separate times go up to me and ask me for money. Like, read room. Read room. Another guy's like, do you got a square? Like, no. Do you got a spare? Do you got a spare tire? How about that? And I'm driving home. And it's so humiliating. I really can't make this up. This isn't even a joke. I'm driving home and I knew I wasn't feeling good all day. And you know what happens? I shit myself. I shit myself. I shit my pants.
Guys, I let that play the entire way through. Just trying to give her the benefit of the doubt. Maybe we would hear something that would warrant the tantrum, okay? But no, what we actually have here, guys, is we have a child, okay? We have somebody who gets on social media, cries for attention because they've got to change their tire, and dudes talk to her. Okay, yeah, this is real life. Welcome to being an adult, okay? You have to change your tire. And she goes on to say that she craps herself, guys. Like, Like, sometimes I really do try and give these people the benefit of the doubt when they get on here, but no. Okay, we're acting. This is literally what a toddler does. Like this kind of like crying. We're up in the camera. I'm going to apologize, guys. We're going to play this again a bit.
You know what happens? I fucking myself.
Like this is an adult, right? Making TikToks like this. This is a full-grown adult doing this, posting this to social media, guys. Like you just absolutely cannot make that stuff up.
Pants.
Jeez, man.
Sir, can you help me with my tire? I got a flat tire.
Nope.
Please tell me where the men are. Like, I don't mean just a male. I mean actual men who were raised to be a gentleman, who treat women like they should, young, old, doesn't matter. Where are y'all?
Okay.
You don't get to define what makes a man. Guys, I don't care how many times these girls say this crap, okay? They are not what defines what a man is. Because, guys, if you listen to them, what they essentially do is they dangle being a good person, being a virtuous person, being someone who's masculine in front of you and say, you know what? Oh, you want to be this? You want to be a real man? You've got to take care of me. Right? It's just manipulation. That's all it really is, guys. And you start to realize this more and more, man. I'm telling you, the amount of hidden motives behind the crap that people say, they'll just outright lie, man. Just outright lie to try and manipulate dudes. Because here's the thing. A lot of men are good people. Like, that's the view I have, guys, is I think a lot of men, the majority of men out here are good people, and they'd like to do good. They'd like to be a positive influence on people's lives. So what these individuals do, guys, is they come out here, they can't find a man. So what they do is they dangle virtues in front of you, and they say, okay, well, if you want to be virtuous, you have to give crap to me. Okay, you have to look after me. You have to care for me like a real man would. No. See, a real man has self-respect. Okay? Like, that's the thing, guys. It's like they try and manipulate it so that being masculine, being a man, is something that benefits them. They don't get to determine what masculinity is, okay? But they'll try, right? They'll absolutely try. So let's have a little look at that one more time.
Please tell me where the men are. Like,
Men are, see, when you get to 30, these girls get to like 30, 35, whatever, and they ask this question, the men have always been there for them. Guys, like, absolutely. Okay, the men have always been there for them, but you know what? They go their entire life treating dudes like crap, and then they get to 35 and they're like, wait a minute, the dudes who really wanted me in my 20s, they're not giving me a relationship anymore. You're damn right they're not giving you a relationship anymore, because you treated them like crap the entire time.
I don't mean just a male. I mean actual men who were raised to be a gentleman, who...
Yeah, guys, raised to be conditioned, brainwashed, lied to, manipulated. Okay, that's really what that last part means. Is naive. Okay, those are what she really means right there. I'm going to wind that back. I apologize, guys. We're going through this a bunch of times, but I really want to hammer this home.
And who were raised to be a gentleman, who treat women like they should, young.
Yeah, treat women like they should, guys, because women obviously deserve a particular kind of treatment, apparently. Right, different from men, different from, animals or, the environment. Girls specifically, guys, they deserve a different level of treatment from everybody. And these are the same individuals, guys, who come around here and cry about equality. Right, you literally manipulate generations of men into trying to give you what you want. It's crazy, guys.
Young, old, doesn't matter. Where are y'all?
Okay.
Yeah, they're done. Dudes are just absolutely done. And you know what? We're going to skip past this woman right here because we have already covered her, and boy, was that a pain in the neck.
Married anytime soon.
Okay, this one's gonna be a little bit of a downer. Sorry.
Not a problem.
But people in relationships need to stop telling single people to enjoy this time while they're single.
Guys, what on earth is this piano music? Right, sometimes I play, piano in the background just as like some sort of little ambience. But what on earth is this, man? Like, we got this. It says, she put this here, right? It says real moment alert. Okay, we got a makeup. We've got makeup on. We've got a filter on. We've got real moment alert. We have piano playing, and we have this woman. I believe she's faking tears. Let's take a look.
Date yourself. I I've been dating myself now for 6 years, almost 7. I have fun by myself. I know it makes me happy. I like to go get my nails done. I like to go shopping. I like to go hiking by myself.
Yeah, guys, it makes her happy, right? She's it makes her happy to go out here and do these things. You see, you can say that until you're blue in the face, like, oh, I'm happy being single. I don't need no man. But what are we looking at right here? We're looking at a constructed TikTok video that essentially says that you're incredibly sad. All right, so we're being told two different things here. Like, what is it? Do you not need a man? Do you need a man? Okay.
Like, I like to do crap by myself. But like at the end of the day,
What was that?
well, like at the end of the day,
Man, I should make that into like a sound or something, you know? That's something.
I would love more than anything to come home to somebody and just lay in the bed with them and watch a show.
You see, guys, like, I think a lot of people would watch this and they'd walk away with the idea that there's no man at all that wants her. You know, like, oh, she's crying. Obviously, like, no guy wants her. She must be unable to find a single date. But that's not how this works, guys. Girls who get to this age, they simply have significantly less options. They will still have more options than the average guy. Like, that's just straight up truth, guys. They still have more options than the average guy, and yet they're still crying about the fact that they can't find a man. You can give these girls absolutely everything, man, but they'll never be happy. It reminds me of an analogy I heard one time, right, where you guys remember back in the day, okay, like years and years ago now, you know, when you were flicking through television channels and there used to be like 4 to 6, you know, very small amounts of channels, okay? But now we got everything. We got Netflix, we got, you know, Crunchyroll, all this different crap, okay, well, you can watch whatever the hell you want to watch. I don't know what's out there, to be honest, but all of these different platforms, you know. And back in the day, you'd always be able to find something to watch. You could always find a channel. But now it's like you can be blasted with thousands of channels and everybody's out here like, oh, I can't find anything to watch. It's the same thing with these girls, man. You can give them all the options in the world. Hell, this woman at this age, and guys, like, I'm really bad at guessing people's ages. I've said this before, okay? But, you know, she's got makeup or whatever. Look, she could go out here and she could still find a man. But she just wants that. She wants the dudes who she can't get still. And this is what hurts the women the most, guys, is their own damn standards. Will they drop them? No.
Just lay in the bed with them and watch a show. Have a partner. Have somebody I could depend on. Someone who's not going to cheat on me. So please stop telling us that.
Guys, you know, I've said it before and I'll say it again, okay? Girls absolutely love cheaters. Okay, you always notice how all of these girls, guys, they go out here and they have these stories about, oh, I got cheated on, this happened and that happened. It's almost like it's predictable, right? It's almost like they're out here chasing the dudes that'll treat them like crap, man. It's so funny to watch these girls go out here and they'll be like, you know what, all of my past relationships cheated on me and everything like that. But then you look at the dudes that they select and it's been completely obvious from the beginning that they would get cheated on. Right, I'm not saying that cheating is right, guys. I don't think cheating is the right thing to do, no matter what gender you are. You guys already know that, okay? Cheating is a bad thing, like, no matter which gender you are, okay? You don't do that to people. But these girls are out here pretending as if they didn't know it was going to happen. The guy had 50 damn red flags, but that was the reason why you were there. Gentlemen, we're going to be jumping into today's Reddit stories, but before we do, just going to give another quick shout out to Locals, guys. Make sure you come and join us on Locals, totally free. The link is in the description, guys. There'll be more videos and stuff posted over there, and if you're interested in supporting, that's a fantastic way to do it. But guys, we're going to be jumping into some Reddit stories momentarily, and this is a beautiful one to be kicking it off. Okay, we have a story here that is titled "Nice Guys ... No Spark." I have been online dating since January 2021, and this is a woman in her 40s. For the first 6 months, I expressly did not want a relationship, but rather enjoyed getting back out there and meeting people. Fast forward to October, and I decided I was ready to find a long-term relationship. From January 2021 to October 2021, I went on nearly 100 dates. Less than 5% of those I saw again. From October 2021 to present day, I've seen 11 men, and I've only seen one more than once. I'm trying for quality over quantity now. Look at this, guys. Look, from January 2021 to October 2021, I went on nearly 100 dates. Guys, you can go out here, you can give these girls so many damn options. It really doesn't matter. You know, it doesn't matter how much you try and give these people, they will always try and take more. They'll always be looking for that dude who, oh, maybe he's just a bit better in that category, okay? I want the guy who's 6'4" instead of 6'3", okay? I want the guy who earns more money. I want the guy who looks better. All this kind of crap, guys. And this is why these girls end up single at 40, and they blame everybody but themselves, man. Everybody but themselves. I mean, that girl crying in the car, okay, we had, what did we have? We had 2 girls crying in a car, actually, this episode, right? And you know what? They can sit there and they could say, I don't need no man. I don't need a guy to take care of me, whatever. But the fact of the matter is that they're sitting there, you know, crying or fake crying. Up to you guys. Let me know in the comments, okay? They're still there crying in their house because they don't have a man. Or their cars, excuse me. But let's continue. Since October, no one, and I mean no one, has clicked. Sure, those guys are nice enough, and we have polite conversations and enjoyable evenings, but most of them I don't want to make the effort to see again, and if I do, I don't feel butterflies. There's nothing glaringly wrong, no felonies, no E&Ms, narcissists that I can tell, but just a lack of a spark. My nicest compliment about the guy I've gone out with, most recently we're on date number 3, is that he is a nice guy. Yeah, you see, because, you know, on the topic of cheaters, guys, right? On the topic of girls not being able to find a good man, it's almost like those butterflies, they seem to occur with dudes who treat them like crap. Isn't that interesting? Right? The butterflies, the feelings, the I want to have a relationship, these things magically manifest when the dude treats them terribly. And I think a lot of people watch my videos and think that I'm advocating to go out here and treat these girls terribly. I'm not, guys. Don't go out there and do that, okay? You know, if that's something you want to do, hell, I'm just an animated character, okay? I can't stop you. But the thing that I'm trying to point out here is that I don't care how many times a girl will complain about the fact that she doesn't like cheaters. The fact of the matter is that she's choosing the cheaters, okay? Now, does that mean you should go out here and cheat on girls? No, okay? It's just super funny to notice that, oh, the butterflies aren't there. All of these 100+ men, guys, right? Around 100 men, and that's only the figure that we were given, so there's a good chance that it's just completely wrong anyway. Of the 100 dudes that she's gone out here and seen, okay, she still hasn't found they've all been nice, you know, all perfectly nice, no felonies, okay, enjoyable evenings, but she has no desire to chase any of them, okay? Let's continue. Am I being too picky? Am I expecting something to happen right away? Am I expecting a fairy tale romance? Do I give these nice guys a fighting chance? How do you know when to throw in the towel or continue with something that is pleasant but not amazing? Yeah, and see, this is what happens, is a lot of these girls, they go out here, they get in a long-term relationship with the man, and they feel like they're quote-unquote settling because there's no butterflies there. And the guy will be in that relationship, guys, he'll be giving that girl everything that he wants, wondering why things aren't working out, when the fact of the matter is that she's attracted to toxicity, and she always will be. Okay? Edit. I know it was a lot of dates, but for 10 months I was expressly dating with the intent of being very casual, just having fun and having very little casual bedroom fun. I have been divorced a year before I started dating. I am completely over my ex and realized based on some of the comments that yes, butterflies are probably my body's flight or fight mode kicking in! Exclamation mark. Idiot. The reason why I haven't been excited about anyone or interested in pursuing anything further are varied. We've talked too much about an ex, talked too much about himself, brought up bedroom fun way too early, wasn't a great conversationalist, not a great communicator. After meeting, nice enough, but just nothing else there. That chemistry, whether physical or intellectual. And that's the thing I really kind of skipped over, guys. That's my bad here. But they're also looking for a dude who they're physically attracted to. Okay? Physically attracted to, you know, can't get a grip on, doesn't know where the dude stands. That's the recipe right there. Okay? Let's continue. I also love dating. It does not tire me. I'm an extroverted extrovert who loves meeting people, and I've met some really great people, just not ones I want to have a long-term relationship with. Absolutely disgusting, guys. So we have a girl here who has gone out. She's gone on 100+ dates with men. She still cannot find a dude that she wants to be in a long-term relationship with. And you see, this is what these girls will do now. They'll go out here, guys. They'll do this. and then they'll quote unquote settle and get into a relationship with a man, and that relationship will look absolutely awful. And the reason it will look awful, guys, is because she's not attracted to the dude that she got into a long-term relationship with. She's now doing it out of necessity, right? So she can have this viewpoint, okay? Really, she can't afford to have it. She's in her 40s, but girls will have this viewpoint, and then they start to realize, oh crap, I'm out of time. I can't have a family anymore. I can't do this. I can't do that. And now everything starts to become an issue. And what she'll do is she'll go out there, she'll get with a dude who she's not attracted to, treat him like crap, and then that'll be that. And that's how you wind up with dudes going through the divorce courts and getting absolutely screwed over. But guys, we're going to be jumping into today's last Reddit story here. Then we might do a dating profile and wrap up today's episode. So let's take a little bit of a look here. We have one that goes, how to start over. I've been dating an amazing guy since August. He treated me right. He was emotionally available, treated my animals well, etc. I could really see a future with him. We had the kids talk several times. I want kids. He said that maybe, we talked about it a bit more on Saturday, and he admitted that he was scared of having children. It was a big responsibility. The world just sucks. And we talked it through. Last night after dinner, he said we need to have a discussion. He thought about it more, and he does not see a future with children. While I appreciate his honesty and him telling me as soon as he realized it really sucks, I saw an amazing future with this man. My question is, how do I recover and start over from this? I'm going to take time for myself, but I'm dreading getting back into online dating. And guys, for some context here, we have a woman who is over 30 at an unspecified age. But now, see, this is what they do, man. They get to this age and now they start looking for the kids. Right now they start looking for the family. Guys, these girls in their 20s, they're not out here necessarily looking for a family. Right? They all just brainwash each other and say, you know what, I can have a family later, I can have kids later, I'm not gonna have to worry about anything. Then the girl's over 30 and she's struggling to do online dating because the discussions that she has with men don't want to have kids with her. Right? Men are not attracted to her. Men don't want to have long-term relationships with her. And this is such a shock, guys, because they all sitting around in a circle, just continue lying to each other. And then they're surprised when the men are like, oh, well, that's not what we've been saying at all. Right? And guys, believe me, they want to believe in the lies that make them feel good. The truth really doesn't matter to a lot of these individuals. A lot of them will, truth be told, guys, they'll just go out here and they'll take what they want to hear. They'll run with that. And then before you know it, they're 30. And they're all out of time. But guys, let's continue into today's dating profile before we wrap up this show. So we'll be leaving it, on this note right here. So guys, we have a woman here who is unnamed, and she is 35 years of age. Okay, so we got the mask on, guys. We got the the top-down photo, of course, for the attention on social media, and her bio reads as such. I am extremely picky and I cannot abide weak men. I am used to the finer things in life. Also, I am 31, so she says she's 31, not 35. How these girls always seem to manage, to screw this up, you just enter your age, these things are not difficult, but these girls always just seem to manage to screw it up. Also, I'm 31. It won't let me change it. I am a size 10 and I'm 34E. No dad bods. No one short. No one poor. No one with a receding hairline, as that speaks volumes, paradoxically, about income levels. And I think she used the word paradoxically there incorrectly, but whatever, okay? So, guys, no dad bods, no one short, no one poor, no one with a receding hairline, but she's extremely picky, guys, but don't worry, she's 31 years of age, and that's the way she goes, man. All these girls out here, 5'3", looking for dudes who are like 6'3", it's ridiculous. Gentlemen, we're going to be leaving today's show there. As always, guys, make sure to leave your thoughts and your comments, and don't forget to come and join us on Locals, guys, totally free. The link will be in the description. Gentlemen, make sure you take care of yourselves, and I'll be seeing you boys in the next episode. Peace. Yo, what is going on, guys? Pastor here. Just want to say thank you if you made it to the end of today's video. With that being said, make sure you go and show some love to the editor of today's video, guys. You can find free Apple Watch wallpapers over on his website, www.applewatchfaces.io. Make sure you head over there, guys, and bookmark the tab to show some support for your boy. He's gone through the blood, sweat, and tears of putting together today's video, guys, so make sure to go and show him some support for what he has endured today. Take it easy, guys, and peace for real this time.